The Random Jottings of Donald J. from Nelson in Pendle. The Curate's Wife. In the quaint village of Didsbury, nestled amidst the rolling hills of England, there stood an old parsonage that housed a tale as chilling as the winds that swept through its creaking halls. Long before the late 19th century, in a time shrouded in mystery, there lived a curate and his wife. Their existence was far from idyllic. Whispers of a troubled marriage echoed through the village. It was said that the curate's temper flared like a tempest, and his wife bore the brunt of his wrath. One fateful night, a dreadful event unfolded within the walls of the parsonage. The villagers never knew the full truth, but the curate's wife met her untimely end, her soul departing in sorrow and despair. The curate, guilt-laden and haunted by his actions, vanished before the authorities could inquire. From that moment forth, the parsonage bore the weight of a dark secret, its timbers groaning with the echoes of a tragic past. As the years passed, families dared to move into the cursed dwelling, only to flee in terror shortly thereafter. Strange occurrences plagued the brave souls who dared to call it home. Bells would chime at odd hours, their tones somber and chilling. Footsteps, too, echoed through the halls, as if the long-departed curate still paced in penance. Reverend Fletcher Moss, a man of the cloth in his own right, took up residence in the late 19th century. He was a man of reason, not easily swayed by tales of the supernatural. Yet, even he could not deny the spectral presence that dwelled within the parsonage. Night after night, he heard the inexplicable, the faint ringing of bells, as if rung by ethereal hands. The sound of footsteps echoed through the empty corridors, and doors would swing open of their own accord, revealing rooms shrouded in darkness. Reverend Fletcher Moss, however, was not one to be cowed by the unknown. With resolute determination, he set out to uncover the truth behind the parsonage's dark history. He pored over old records, sought out the faded whispers of villagers who still remembered the tale, and delved into the dusty annals of the past. Through his tireless efforts, he pieced together the tragic story of the curate and his ill-fated wife. Their spirits, he believed, were bound to the parsonage, unable to find rest until justice was served. Armed with this newfound knowledge, Reverend Fletcher Moss performed a solemn ceremony, beseeching the heavens for forgiveness and peace for the tormented souls. The parsonage seemed to sigh with relief, as if the weight of centuries had been lifted. From that moment on, the old parsonage of Didsbury stood in quiet repose, its halls no longer haunted by the restless spirits of the past. The tale of the curate's wife became a cautionary legend, a reminder that even in the darkest moments, redemption and solace could be found with the guiding light of compassion and understanding. By Donald J.